evening, everyone. This is Tina again. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to using the PostConstruct annotation to add some custom code during the bean creation phase. Okay, and when we're using this annotation, the order is a little bit slightly different when we're using custom init method. And let me show you now. Okay. This PostConstruct annotation is inside the JDK. But if we're using JDK 9 and the high version, you have to add extra dependency because it's moved since the separation with Java SE and Java E. It's removed. Yeah, I think since JDK 9. So first thing we have to do is dependency. I'm gonna using this annotation. Okay. Annotation. API, this one. Okay, we have to add this annotation because that PostConstruct is inside this dependency. Second one, you cannot no longer using this way because this way you can using the init method, and since we're using the annotation, we have to using the component scan ask Spring to based on our annotation, then to do the bean creation for us. First thing is let me add one namespace, okay, in this XML called context, and also I have to define the schema location for that, and let's change. Okay, so here is context, here is context, here is context, here is context, and here is context. And after we have to give so context component scan instead of manually to create the bean. Okay, after doing that, in the customer you have to add a component. Okay, and there's something which is weird in my environment. Every time I change the POM, here we'll switch to 5, and in JDK 5 there's no override interface and also no generic. Okay, I have to change. Let me also change here. There's another place. This is another place. Okay. So here, if I don't do any configuration, nothing will change. Okay. Oh, there's one thing. Oh, I forgot one thing. Something gonna be wrong. Okay, you have no bean named cust available. See, if we are using annotation, by default it's gonna using the by type to do auto while, and we have to declare this name is called cust. Okay, and let's run one more time. So here you can see now this custom init is not being called, right? Because we have so far this one is just a regular method inside this customer class, and if we want this method to be used during the creation stages, you can add the PostConstruct. Okay, let's take a look at this PostConstruct import. You can see here this PostConstruct is not part of the Spring framework. It's in the Java extension annotation, this dependency. Okay, so make sure you add that dependency if you are using JDK 9 and a higher version. So now let's run one more time. Okay, so here you can see this custom init is a code, but it's different from when we're using this init method, because when we're using this custom init method, this after property set will be called before this custom init. But if we are using the PostConstruct, then it's gonna be called before this after property set. Okay, probably it's confused for you. Let me go here. Okay, so this is what we did before, right? The custom init method, when you configure like this way, is called after this initializing bean. But if we're using PostConstruct, okay, this one it should go here and then go to initializing bean after properties set. Go here, then go here. That's the difference. The order for both are switched. So depends. I think normally when you add the extra code during the creation phase, you won't using the initializing bean. Probably using the custom init method or PostConstruct annotation, but there's no difference if you don't using other ways. You only using these two ways. Okay, but be aware of that. The order when we're using the different ways is slightly being changed. So let me summarize before we end. Okay, this is a very common way when you want to add a custom code during its creation. And in order to using the PostConstruct, if you are using JDK 9 and higher, make sure in the dependency add this JavaX annotation API dependency. Otherwise, the annotation you cannot get it. Okay, and after you get that, you are no longer using this way to create a bean. Instead, you using the annotation. In order to use the annotation, you have to tell Spring where to find those beans. Okay, to find those classes annotated with component-based annotation, and then you add a annotation here. This cast add here is because here I have some code using the cast. That's why I add the cast here. Then you create a normal method and using PostConstruct annotation applied on that. So when Spring trying to create beans, it will call this method. Okay. So that's it for the PostConstruct way. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.